Okay, so in this portion, we're actually asking you questions from our media partners. So to our media partners, if you haven't listed down your questions and your names in the index cards, you may do so. But before we get things started, Sir Joel, let me get back to you in just a bit. I wanted to ask, first things first, what can people actually expect from the Riot Games booth this season?
Oh, sure. Okay, I'm gonna spoil it. Some of the few key things that we're gonna be presenting for the whole 3 days. It's filled with a lot of content, specifically inviting local influencers, local cosplayers. We have a few things. I have a list here so that I just don't forget everything that we have in store for you guys. So first and foremost, if you visit us in the booth, you have a chance to win prizes. Some of the games we have planned include the Valorant Spike Diffusing game. So if you've never experienced defusing a bomb in your life, this is the best time to do so in a less risky environment, in a very, very safe environment. We have Wild Rift claw machine, so you can get to have some poros, some plushies with Blitzcrank's claw. We'll be hosting a series of Beyond the Game talks featuring one of our art directors in Valorant. He's Filipino, he's Kerwin Atienza. So he's flying here from the Philippines, from Singapore, going back home here to the Philippines, and he'll be talking about his life and talking about his, what it's like to be in the gaming industry, what it's like to be an artist, and we hope that inspires people who has aspirations to go into the gaming industry. And there's also a chance for people to meet Kerwin as well. Of course, we'll have Vanille Velasquez, definitely the voice of Neon, gracing us with her presence. So she'll be talking about her voice acting career. She'll be talking about what it means, what it's like working for Riot, what it means to be the voice of Neon, and also Zeri, right, for League of Legends. We are also organizing show matches featuring, influencers and pro teams. We'll mix them up together. We're featuring Razzie Binks, we're featuring In Mercado, Team Secret, RQ for both Wild Rift and Valorant. And to top it all off, we'll host a cosplay contest featuring our top gaming creators and cosplay artists, Chares and Myrtle Sorosa. So these are all the things that we have in store. We have a very, very, very big booth for you guys. So I invite you to all come and enjoy that 3-day event with us.
Thank you, Sir Joel. And na-feel ko nga yung excitement. May pumabalakpak na because they really got excited by all of the things that Riot has in store for all of us. So ayan, guys, let's give him a warm round of applause. Everyone again
Thank
for
you.
Riot.
See you there.
Yes, and we're looking forward to seeing everyone there. But now I think we have our questions already from our media partners. So first off, we have from Arcady Mac, we have Isabella Colagong, who has a question for us.
Ang taas po. Thank you. Hi guys, I'm from Arcadimac. It's arcadimac.com. I'm Isabella. This is my question for Gariath Concepts. Arcadimac.com has been a media partner and has been covering ESGS since its first event in 2014. And we wanted to ask, what has made ESGS the biggest and the most awaited gaming event each and every year?
Thank you for that question. I think for ESGS, since it started back in 2014, it was really the first game convention, that really pulled in together everything that's happening in the world of gaming and esports. During that very, when the gaming was still in its early stages. So you had cosplay, you had some esports competition back then. Some publishers were present also to present their games. So it was that time that the ESGS product was born. I think with that, us having to level up every year after that, that was our vision and our strategy. So I think that connects also why ESGS is very successful to the Filipino, because if you're a gamer, a casual gamer, a hardcore gamer, it's the place to be every year to celebrate gaming with the community.
Thank you, sir. Okay, for Riot Games, Filipinos have always loved and supported Riot Games for their massively huge esports titles. So we wanted to know what projects Riot Games has in store for Filipino fans at ESGS 2022 and beyond.
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. So, first and foremost, I teased a few key things that we'll be doing in ESGS. Games, influencer show matches, cosplay competition. But from a capability standpoint, it's more than a project. It's more of like really building the local team. We do have the brand leads already who are taking care of MOBA action, but we want to expand that further to have a full-fledged marketing team that will handle communities, that will handle events, social media, and even commercial partnerships. And we look forward to continuing our partnerships with folks from Gariath here, folks from Globe, to really get into and make high impact activities for our gamers. So expect us to do more of these local things. You've got a teaser for Star Guardian for the Star Guardian Academy, so we'll do more things, not just for Wild Rift, but also for Valorant and our future games.
I'm so excited for that. I really love the Star Guardian Art School.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Sir
it.
Joel. Thank you din po, Sir Richard.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Next, we have from Go Philippines Esports, we have Percy Tolentino.
Hello, good afternoon. Percy from Go Philippines Esports. So I wanted to ask for Gariath Concepts, actually, with the return of ESGS, can we expect more on-ground events coming from Gariath? And maybe can Gariath tease what other areas of expansion you're probably looking at moving into 2023?
Thank you for the question. Yes, we're planning to do more events, events that we own in the future. Though I cannot divulge some of the plans yet, but expect more events geared towards the gamers with a different perspective. Something you know about Rev Major, PGF, and ESGS. So we're looking to add more events in the futures apart from those three. So watch out.
All right, thank you very much. For Globe, I wanted to ask as well. So aside from your current gaming initiatives such as Gamer Grounds, Next Level Play, and more, what other initiatives can we expect from Globe as well this coming year? And what other ways is Globe going to be, can we expect Globe to be supporting esports and gaming industry, which is one of the growing sectors here in the gaming industry?
So all the stuff that we're doing this year and the stuff that's coming up also next year, it'll all be grounded on the campaign I had mentioned earlier, the Game Well Played campaign. So it's really to be able to promote the good in gaming. So we'll continue to be expanding the initiatives that we're doing all across the ecosystem of gaming, whether it's the grassroots gamers, collegiate gamers, casual gamers, professional as well. Web3 gaming is a new area also that we've started to go into. So we're partnered, for example, with Metaverse Go. So with Metaverse Go, you can have free access to select play-to-earn games up to like 1 gigabyte free access. And we're doing this so that we can let play-to-earn players earn a little bit as well. And then you'll also see that we're starting to go into CSR type of activities integrated into our gaming efforts. So you can use your Globe Rewards points and donate into the Hapag movement. And then we have our Mobile Climate Champions game as well, that through that we're hoping to educate people on the effects of climate change as well.
Thank you very much. And last, for Riot Games, very similar to the last question as well from our KB map. So aside from leagues, which on the esports side, what other activations will Riot be pushing out next year that we can expect? Aside from, maybe you can tease a little bit more specific ones, since a while ago you were a little general. So maybe you can give something more specific.
Yes, so from what I can say, out of game moments is something that we really wanted to focus on for next year. Game features are already there. Out of game moments, so we're taking each and every product by beats. So you know, you have episode 7, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. So we'll be focusing on those key beats from a global standpoint and amplify it. So if at episode 7, for instance, as just an example, this is nothing set in stone. If we're launching a new map, if we're launching a new agent, expect us to have more local activities that would actually fall in line with a new agent that's launched or a new map that we've launched for Valorant. Similar to Wild Rift, if there's a new skin line, of course we're gonna be choosing like I think what's best to represent Filipinos locally, and we're gonna be making events not just as small as Star Garden, but maybe as big as ESGS.
All right, thank you very much for answering your question.
All right, I think we also have a question from spin.ph. Gabbe.
Hi. My question is for Gariath concept. So, we all know that post-pandemic, this is the first time that cons are back in the country. So, what are your protocols in play, and what are also the crowd control measures? Because there were previous cons na medyo madami kayong tao pumunta, medyo magulo. So, can we know about your plans?
Very good question. Thank you for asking that. We take that very seriously for ESGS in terms of our safety and protocol. So first of all, we mandate that only vaccinated attendees can go in a certain age limit. For those below 12 years old, they need to be accompanied by their parents or an adult. In terms of scattering around like alcohols and in the area that will be placed also. We're working very closely with not only SMX but the local LGU in making sure we comply with all the health and protocol standards. In terms of crowd control, there is someone who will monitor the amount of people inside the venue at a certain time so that we will, if we need to control and stop having people come in if it's too crowded, then we will do that. So all of those plans are in place. We're looking forward to ESGS next weekend.
My next question is for Blue. So, ESGS has been around since I think 2014. So, what made you decide to present it this year?
Yeah, so well, we know that ESGS is the biggest gaming convention in the country, and as you said, it's been around for so long. This is their 9th year. So when the opportunity opened itself up for us to be able to participate and partner with them, we were very eager to do so because we know, I mean, just the exposure, the amount of traffic it will generate. It's really a great platform for us to be able to showcase the games and esports services that we have, and really everything that we try to promote in terms of our Game Well Played campaign as well. So we're super excited to be partnering with them this year, especially since it's the first one since the pandemic. So I'm sure the people are just itching to go out there and come. So we anticipate it's going to be a very exciting weekend.
Thank you very much.
All right, up next, we also